Okay, today we have another ewe coming in. She's standing over there. And when I know that someone's coming in, Arnie's not here, but I like to have some towels available. Towels just help me with if there's a problem and I have to pull the lamb. Lambs are very slippery when they're being born, and if you wrap the towel around the legs, it's much easier to pull. And also to get the sack off the face. The towels do a good job of wiping that off, so we just always have towels in the barn. Now this use, if you look behind her ribs there, you can see there's like a hole behind her rib cage, and that's a sign that the lambs have dropped and are getting into the birth canal ready to be born. That's another bonus of having sheep that are in really good condition. As you see over there, these are all pregnant sheep, but their sides look full. These ones all standing there. Where she's sunk in. That's one of the signs of lambing imminently. Another sign would be that she's digging in the straw. So she's kind of, we call that nesting. So she's picked her spot. That's the spot she likes, and as long as nobody interferes with her, that's probably where she'll have her lambs. Usually sheep like that move off when a ewe is lambing, but it's hot again today, and the sheep are just laying where they want and don't seem to be too concerned about her lambing. And she's an older girl, I can see, so she's done this before, which usually means it's an easy birth, but you never know. Anyone can have problems. So another thing this girl is doing, she's not right now, but she's baaing, like little gentle baas, like the sound that they would make when they're talking to their lambs. That's another sign that she's gonna lamb shortly. Not all sheep do that, but it's like they know that the lambs are gonna be there, so they're already talking to them. And like I've said in other videos, my favorite ewes are the ones that talk to the lambs. They seem to form better bonds and are better mothers. The lambs stick with them more. It's just a trait that I like to see. So anyway, I'm going to give her space. She's not doing too much. She's just, she had maybe a little contraction there, but she's not past any sacks yet, so I have some tagging of lambs to do, so I'm going to go do that, and we'll come back again in about 15 minutes to see if anything's changed with her. Well, I got all the lambs tagged, so these are all the ones that have to go out into the bonding pen over there. So we tag this little girl, these guys, one's under there, this fresh tags, and then these two. These guys are all born yesterday. You can see the other guy. There he is. So we leave them in there for a little while because we want the paint to dry and Mom's not to worry about the different smell. Never had a problem with that, but it's something we always think about. And you see, he just had his tail docked, but he's still hopping around. Doesn't really hurt if you do things early enough. So when Arnie gets back, these guys are all gonna be let out. Got a pen over there. And then the other girl, she's in the back pen getting ready to have her lambs. So I got these lambs all tagged and had all the stuff done. Got this jug set up for the new ewe, assuming that everything's great. Arnie hates it when I set him up ahead of time because he always says I'll jinx it and the lambs won't make it, but I don't believe that. So we'll quickly go back and have a peek at that ewe, see if she's done anything yet. I don't think she is. I don't hear anything. I don't hear any sign of pushing. Not all ewes make noise when they're pushing, but usually they do. How you doing, sweetheart? So now she's laying down. We won't bother her because they like their privacy. But she's got her spot. She's laying down now. She's still talking. And I think she's going to start pushing. So I scanned her a few minutes ago, and it's 34A. She's a registered Suffolk. And this girl, she's actually one of the pets. She doesn't have a name, but we call her 34A. She's unique at this farm because usually when everyone else is lambing, if we're in there helping, she always comes and stands and looks over my shoulder and gets pet and supervises everything. So now it's her turn. And 34A, it means she's 8 years old right now, having her lambs. And she looks in great shape. I'm not expecting any problems from her. But knock on wood, we're hoping everything goes okay. Still no sack on her, but now that she's laying down, things should progress a little faster. We're going to leave her now, and we're going to come back and check her again in another 10-15 minutes. Okay, so we have a problem. It looks like it's head first, and Arnie's not here. It wasn't head first, it was one leg back. But luckily, and it's extremely big lamb, I'd say it's 20-pounder. Whoa. Well, probably 15. It's a boy. So I just wipe his nose off, and she does the rest. Luckily it's nice weather, so, and while she's laying down, I'll just check that she's got milk there, and yeah. I might show you what we do if it was winter time, because in the winter, it can be, you know, minus 20 outside and about around 0 in the barn, and big Suffolk lamb like that takes a while to be born. Well, I mean to get up and nurse sometimes. So what we do to make sure that no one has hypothermia is we would get some colostrum and just tube him his first feeding. And that way we can walk away even if it's really cold, because he's got a full belly. Mom will be licking him off and he'll start walking around on his own. But just getting that first colostrum in them, especially when it's cold, keeps them warm, and it allows them to find the teat in the 3 or 4 hours without us worrying about hypothermia setting in, because not eating and the cold together A lamb can go downhill very quickly at that point. And yeah, we're busy, so we can't sit and watch them all the time. So tubing is a quick and easy solution. Some people are afraid of tubing, but it's really easy. So just to show you, I think I'm gonna go get some milk from him just to show you, and that way you'll know what tubing's like. And in the meantime, we'll see if she passes another sack, or if he's very big, so maybe that's her only one, but we'll see. So I'll go get a tube and we'll pause this and see how it goes. I'll get a towel. So here I've got some colostrum and a tube. So his head's up, he's okay. You got a tube, and you put it in the side of their mouth, and then they start to swallow it. He's trying to nurse. And he, like I say, this lamb would have been fine. I'm just showing you how it's done. So that's in all the way. We got a tube of colostrum for him. He's a big lamb, so I'm going to do 225 mils. And you just slowly plunge it in. In the winter time, this actually stimulates them to get up because they feel that warm milk in their belly, and it'll encourage them to get up quicker. This is the only downfall of Suffolks. They are slow to get up. But this guy, he's feisty, he wants to drink. And we just slowly put it in. And you watch, this lamb will be up and about now. And I'm looking at Mom. I'm thinking maybe only one. I thought earlier two, but still you don't know. If she was laying down, I would check her to see if there was another one. But since she's there, I'll just wait and see what happens. Hey, buddy. You got a nice lammy there. You got a little dribble back. From the very last dribble. Okay, that's all in. Actually, stop air getting in. Now we just pull it out. He's good for 4 hours. Now also what we'll do while I'm here is we dip their navel cords in iodine, because the pen is fairly clean, but sometimes there's bacteria in the bedding, and it can actually get into that umbilical cord, and it causes joint ill. And joint ill makes their joints swell up, and it's actually really hard to cure if a lamb gets it. So again, it's easier to be safe than sorry. And I'm here. So we're going to lift him up again. Find his belly button. He doesn't have much. Mom, don't chew on that. And we're going to just dip some iodine on that. And he's good to go. Now, where did I put the lid? All over there. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to carry the lamb over to its new home in its jug, and Mom will follow, and we'll see how that goes. gonna go get the mom now. She's gonna come into this jug. And she should just follow that lamb out. So here he comes. This is the little lamb into his new jug. Got a nice good mom who's gonna follow him in here. Come on. Okay, so she's in her jug. It's got fresh, clean straw. Got towels there because, again, for carrying the lambs, they're sopping wet. I don't want to drop them, and I don't want to get sopping wet, although I am sopping wet. So it stops them from slipping. I'm thinking that looks like a placenta. I'm thinking it could be an only lamb. But he is a big lamb, so I'm not sure. If she lets me, I could poke and have a look to see if there's another one. But I'm guessing not. So she's 8 years old, like I said. The lamb's had one feeding. By the time he gets up, he'll be ready to nurse off her. And should be all good. I don't see her pushing again. Oh, there, he's trying to get up now. I might just poke my finger in carefully, see if there's any more, but I'm thinking that's no more lambs in there. So in these jugs, they've got a feeder, and they got a big pail for water. How you doing, Mom? We're gonna have a little check and see how you're doing. I'm gonna move him over. Keep him down there. There we go. Look at placenta to me. You understand there, Mom? You're a good girl. Oh, I'm wrong. She does have another lamb. And we got another boy. Gladiator's throwing his share of boys this year, boy. And another monster lamb. We'll put him over there with the other one. Come on, Mom. Move out of the way. We'll put him over here. There we go. And I'll also give him the iodine closed label. Let her get to it. So, somebody said, I want to see lambing, and I said, I can't predict when they're going to lamb, but that's lambing a Suffolk. A messy job. And those are Suffolks there, looking real good. So. Okay, I thought I would show the tubing again, because I think the other one was really far away. So, hopefully don't step on the Mommy. We'll see how I can get this to work. Whoa, boy, you're heavy. That's a big lammy bum. That's a big lamb. Whoa, he's a bruiser. So, I'm hoping you can see it, but you stick the tube in the corner of their mouth and see how he's sucking that in. That way you know it's going into his belly and not his lungs. See, he just sucks that real nicely. You wouldn't do this if he wasn't doing that. And then you take the colostrum and you slowly plunge it in. And like I said, these are big lambs, so I'm giving them 225 mils each. And then I won't have to look at them for another 3 or 4 hours. And normally in the summer we wouldn't do this either. I'm just showing you because a lot of people are afraid of it. And it actually can be a lifesaver, and it frees up your time, so you aren't guessing, did they get the first colostrum? So there he is, taking that down. Just slowly in. And he's actually sucking. He can feel that going into his belly, and he likes that. And that usually stimulates them. This gives mom time to come to her milk. Some sheep have an abundance of milk like the second they're born. And in that case, I would strip the mom and give them a tubing from her own milk. But she's an old girl, 8 years old. I just checked her file, and she's always given us twins. So, and she's never had any problems with milk or anything like that. So we're going to give her the benefit of the doubt that in a short while after, usually after they pass their placenta, they'll be back to full milk levels, and the lambs will be sucking, and all will go well. Now, if these were triplets, instead of tubing them, I might try them with a bottle instead, because I know that one of them is going to be a bottle baby, and sometimes it's hard to get a lamb on a bottle. But if you do it like right from birth, they figure out right away. All done, buddy. I hope that showed up on the camera. And then we just slowly pull it out. There. No problem. And the other guy, he's fast asleep now because he's had a belly full already. Oh, okay, put them back together. So there they are. Hey, Mommy, 2 nice lammies. There they are. Big boys. So I'm gonna just give him his iodine for his navel, and then I'm going in to do dinner. So that's all for lambing. Please subscribe, and hopefully we can show you some more nice little lamb stories and listen to her talking to them. Sign of a good mommy. Good moms talk to their lambs. It's part of the bonding process. That way the lambs know where she is. She can call them. They recognize her voice, not just her sight. So, see, the first guy, he's fast asleep because he's full, and this guy just had it. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye now. I forgot, there's one more thing we do. Everyone gets their number right now. So, she's the 10th one to lamb. So we're going to give her a 10 on her back, and she had 2 ram lambs. So that's that. When I tag them, they'll get the same numbers on their backs. And yeah, we're having a run on ram lambs. She had 2 ram lambs. This girl here next to her had 2 ram lambs. One had 1 ram lamb. Oh, a girl, but she's a cross. The other one, the one that just lambed now, is registered Suffolk. And these guys, oh, this is a single as well. That's actually a beautiful lamb. It's a boy too. I think in this whole group so far, out of 10 ewes, I think we have 3 ewe lambs. All the rest are boys. So anyone looking for a gladiator ram, I know where you can find some. Okay, thanks again. Bye.